Hello guys, Matthew here and welcome back again to the TechTeak YouTube channel. At the beginning of September, Logitech introduced us with few new peripherals, couple of which I already had a chance to try out, and today I'm going to take a look at the last piece of that puzzle, the G403 Prodigy gaming mouse, both the wired and the wireless version. As you can see, both packaging are basically identical design-wise, and compared to other Logitech mouse products, the only thing that differs them a bit are of course the pointed out features and specifications. For example, for the wireless model of the G403, you can see a special sign in regards of that wireless function, while you will also notice that it's a bit heavier than the wired G403, which is no surprise. Their technical specifications are basically the same, as they have same sensor type and body shape, while they also share other pointed out features like the implementation of RGB lighting, for example, modular weight system and 6 programmable buttons. Opening up the first box with the wireless G403 Prodigy model, you get your usual user manuals and warranty information. Micro USB charging cable, wireless receiver and an adapter for micro USB to standard USB port, a coin like 10 grams of additional weight to put into the mouse, and of course the mouse itself. The bundle for the wired G403 is pretty much identical, except for the wireless receiver and the fixed wire, of course. Taking a closer look at both mice, you can see how the G403 supports very simple and straightforward design, with 6 buttons and overall very familiar shape and decent build quality, with few designer highlights like this rubber-like material and its surface transition onto the right side of the shell. Bottom line, both are very similar to the also recently released G Pro series, based on which Logitech actually made the G403 series, but with a goal to make them a bit cheaper compared to it, at least the wired version, while taking in major technical aspects from it, its sensor before all. Yes, the G403 also carries the top of the line and currently one of the best optical sensor on the market, the Pixart's PWM3366. With it, and with a bit more modern design, Logitech aimed to be more appealing to your average player, one who takes its gaming a bit more serious, but then again not so serious like a competitive pro gamer, for example. Down there beside the sensor you will find your usual Teflon feet and an on and off switch for the wireless G403 model. When it comes to ergonomics, the G403 will fit like a glove for majority of users, as its shape is pretty standard industry-wise. The left thumb buttons are big, easily reachable and distinguished from each other, but I don't like their click feel, they are really mushy and flimsy, while the cheapo plastic buttons add to that feel. The main left and right buttons are firm but very tactile and fast, while the middle click and rubber scroll wheel feel a bit hard. Behind it you will find a dedicated switch for the on-the-fly DPI change. The cables are all completely braided and decently thick in both models. The wireless G403 has a micro USB connector on the end which goes into the mouse, and it can be used while charging, which is a good thing, especially since this model has a non-removable battery. You can also use its cable as a signal extender thanks to the adapter which I've already mentioned before. Last but not the least, as I said at the beginning of the video, you can change the weight of the mouse, nothing too substantial, just by 10 grams using this simple magnet system. Taking them for a spin, just like with the G Pro, the G403 is also very seamless in its use, before all precise and fast as any other model out there with the same sensor, and in context of this particular model without any fatigue on the long run on the count of its simple ergonomics. The wireless G403 isn't that much heavier than the wired one, jumping from 90 to 107 grams, while it can run up to around 30 hours with RGB lights turned off, or around 20 hours if you turn them on, which is not that impressive to begin with, but at least it charges up pretty fast due to its small battery capacity. If wireless is not your thing, you'll be happy to hear that the wired G403 model has unlimited runtime. Of course, as a cherry on the top, surrounding everything is Logitech's gaming software application, with which you can set up your macros, do some surface tuning, check out the battery level and your key press heat map, and of course, most importantly, change the style and color of the RGB lighting. That's it guys for this time from me. Thank you once again for checking out the unboxing and review of the Logitech G403 Prodigy gaming mouse. Feel free to give this video a thumbs up if you like it helps me a lot. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions about the product, and of course if you would like to see more content like this you can subscribe to the TechTick YouTube channel, or you can just check out some of my other videos from before.